Hello students, welcome back to the video lecture series of indirect taxation. Today we are going to solve problems on composition scheme. The problem is like this, you can refer the slide. Ram & Co, being a trader of cell phones, registered under GST in the state of Tamil Nadu and furnished the following information relating to preceding financial year. So, they have given particulars, value in rupees in lakhs, intrastate supply of taxable goods 120, intrastate supply of exempted goods 10, intrastate supply of taxable services 5, intrastate supply of exempted services 3. Then interest earned on deposit, loans or advances 15.50. Whether Ram & Co is eligible for composition scheme in the current financial year. So, what they asked is whether this company is eligible for composition scheme. Composition scheme means along with the goods, if services are also come under the transaction or supply, we call it as composition supply. So, in this case, aggregate turnover of Ram & Co in the preceding financial year is first we need to calculate. Aggregate turnover of Ram & Co in the preceding financial year. So, particulars, value in rupees in lakhs, then remarks. Intrastate supply of taxable goods. $120, which is available into the aggregate turnover, which is addable into the aggregate turnover. So, second one, intrastate supply of exempted goods. That is 10 lakhs, we need to do the same thing, addable into the aggregate turnover. Next, intrastate supply of taxable services. Amount is 5, we need to add. So, intrastate supply of exempted services. Services which are exempted, that is 3, we are not considering. So, in this case, once again I will explain. Intrastate supply of taxable goods 120, intrastate supply of exempted goods 10, Intrastate supply of taxable services 5 and intrastate supply of exempted services 3. Interest earned on deposit or loans or advances, they have not given anything. That is interest earned on deposits, loans and advances, value in rupees nil, we are not taking into consideration. They have given in the problem actually interest earned on deposit, loans and advances, that is 15.50, but we are not considering for composition levy. So it is not addable into the aggregate turnover. So aggregate turnover is adding all these 120 plus 10 130 plus 5 135 plus 3 138. 138 is the total value of aggregate turnover, that is 138 lakhs, not exceeds 150 lakhs. Not exceeds 150 lakhs. So first we need to find out aggregate turnover. After finding out the aggregate turnover, next step is value of services not exceeded 10% of the turnover. Or rupees 5 lakh or rupees 5 lakh, whichever is higher. So we need to find out now. Value of taxable output supply of services is 5 lakh. Value of taxable output supply of services is equal to 5 lakh. Add value of exempted output supply of service to this, add value of exempted output supply of service is equal to rupees 3 lakhs. If we add, we will get the total value of service as 8 lakh. See, this is we are taking only the service point of view, that is value of taxable output supply of service 5 lakh, and to that value of exempted output supply of service is 3 lakh. We are not taking the goods. So after finding the total value of services, supply of service as percentage of percentage on turnover. That is rupees 8 lakh divided by rupees 138 lakhs into 100. See, we need to find out the percentage of supply. 8 divided by 138 into 100, you will get the answer as 5.80%. Okay, permissible limit is 10% of the turnover. 10% of the turnover. 10% of the turnover, that is 138 lakh into 10% gives you 13.8 lakhs, okay, or rupees 5 lakh, whichever is higher. So 10% of the aggregate. See, value of the services exceeds 10% of the turnover or 5 lakh, whichever is higher we need to find out. So turnover is 13.8, okay, and why we have found out the supply of service percentage, because to know whether it exceeds 10% or not. So this is only 5.80. 10% of the turnover is 13.8, that is 13.8 lakhs or 5 lakh, whichever is higher. So 13.8 lakh is considered. So with effect from 1/8/2018, interest earned on deposits, loans or advances shall not be taken into account for determining the value of turnover in a state or a union territory. Therefore, value of the service up to 13.8 lakh can be supplied by Raman Co. company. So in the given case, the supply of service excluding the interest earned on deposit, loans and advances did not exceed the permissible limit, and here Raman Co. is eligible for composition scheme in the current financial year. That's all. Thank you.